So what happens when a key global artery for trade just gets blocked? Let's dive in.
See, it's not just a price spike. We're talking about something way bigger, a cascading systems failure.
And it all comes down to one incredibly important place, the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay, let's imagine a scenario. It's April 13, 2026, and a U.S. blockade sets off a crisis.
Why is this strait so important? Well, 20 million barrels of oil pass through it every single day.
That means this one narrow passage handles a massive chunk of the world's oil and natural gas.
And the first shockwave? It isn't just about the physical oil. The markets react instantly. Suddenly, you've got higher insurance costs, ships rerouting, less traffic. It's a domino effect.
So how does that initial shock just get bigger and bigger? It's a concept called a reinforcing loop.
Basically, it's when one problem triggers a chain reaction that just makes the first problem worse.
First, the blockade gets worse. That pushes oil prices and shipping costs way up, globally. Then, those higher costs create widespread inflation, which forces financial conditions to tighten. Finally, that tightening skyrockets the risk of a global recession. It's a vicious, self-feeding cycle.
So what would this actually look like week by week? Let's play out a 5-week scenario.
In week 1, energy prices just explode. And gas prices are going to follow right behind.
By week 3, that pain hits the stock market. Equities start to seriously weaken.
Now, fast forward to week 5. The risk of a global recession is climbing, and it's climbing fast.
But you might be thinking, wait, the US produces a ton of oil. Can't it just ignore this?
So, is the American economy actually safe from this kind of shock? Let's dig into that.
The reality is, since oil is priced on a global market, no single country is truly safe.
For Americans, that still means higher gas prices and businesses facing much weaker demand.
And this is where it gets really dangerous. The ultimate risk isn't just one single factor.
The real danger isn't that one price spikes. No, it's much more complex than that.
It's when all these shocks, energy, shipping, inflation, finance, start feeding into one another.
This creates a nightmare scenario for policymakers, fighting inflation and a recession at the same time.
So how can one single military action in one narrow waterway threaten the entire global system?
Because it's not just about oil, it threatens confidence in the system itself. And that's the real danger.